I know everyone's gonna say it. Chase, didn't you quit? Didn't you leave? Blah blah blah. Whatever. Hey, guess what? I'll promise this to you guys, okay? I won't be leaving YouTube or something. Maybe I'll make a video every once in a while if there's a topic that inspires me to do so. How about that? Yeah? Okay, enough. Stop. You don't have to subscribe to me. There's not going to be ads on any of my videos. I'm not going to be doing YouTube for money, okay? Settle down. I'll just do videos every once in a while. We cool? Okay, we cool. But anyways, you may be wondering, Chase, why are you wearing a Letterman jacket? Well, first off, this is my high school Letterman jacket, so people can actually see that I've done sports in high school. You know, I got my wrestling numbers right there. You know, my weight classes. I got the little pins to show I've done the sports in varsity. I did football and wrestling. You know, I haven't done anything to this jacket because, to be honest, Letterman jackets, I just got it because my mom had a Letterman jacket when she went to the same exact high school as me, which is kind of weird if you think about it. But, you know, I got one because she wanted me to get one and she wanted to wear it at the football games, which is cool, which I understand. You know, it's fucking hot in the scene. But you know what? I'm wearing it for a purpose. I remember there was a guy on WWE NXT Season 2 that wore a Letterman jacket to the ring. And when I first saw that, I loved this guy. This guy had the look. He had the I thought he had the ability to be a future star in the next 3 or 4 years. Oh boy, was I fucking right. Alex fucking Riley, fuck the world. Hashtag push Alex Riley. Off the rope show spreading. I know everyone's gonna be like, Chase, you only like Alex Riley because you're an off the rope show clone and you have no mind on your own and you're sheep to them because they plug you and all this other blah blah blah. No! Shut up! What, can me and Schlag Daddy not have the same opinions on superstars we like? Pretty sure Schlag Daddy's one of his favorite superstars is The Miz, and Miz is nowhere near one of my favorite superstars. Okay, so does that mean I don't get it. What is with you internet wrestling fans? Why can't we like the same talent? I am trying to tell you, I am supporting what they're doing and wanting to push Alex Riley. Just like I'm supporting what they did when they said they want to push Yoshi Tatsu. And you know what? I'm gonna have my own hashtag in this. This title is gonna be hashtag push Alex Riley, hashtag push Yoshi Tatsu, and hashtag push JTG. Yes, and I mean JT fucking G. Okay, now listen here. First off, with Alex Riley, the reason why I want Alex Riley to be getting pushed is because I saw a lot of good things out of Alex Riley. I knew WWE was going to do shit with him when they split him up with The Miz, and then WWE decides to cut that short, and he disappears from our TV sets. That is stupid as hell. Alex Riley, he is obviously a draw. How many times does Mr. Route and Chuck Day have to say in their videos? His freaking action figures sold out. You can't even find those motherfuckers. They made him a t-shirt and it wasn't even released yet. The only way you would know that is if you follow Alex Riley on Twitter, which is at Alex Riley WWE. You know, Alex Riley, you know, he has potential to be a future star. And I know internet fans are going to be like, he's green in the ring. Internet fans, in ring work. Stop overrating it, okay? Yeah, I get it. A wrestler needs to be good in ring sometimes. I can understand why a wrestler with in ring work is more popular among the internet fans, but wrestling is not all about just the matches that go down in the ring. It's the storytelling and everything else around it. That's professional wrestling. Get that through your heads. I know it's hard to, but yeah, get through your heads. Alex Riley, he's a guy that can be a next face to the WWE. Be a guy that could hold the mid card belt, put prestige behind that belt again, and have good feuds with good heels. I'm not saying make him world champion. Hell no. When people say push, automatically in the heads of internet fans, they go, oh, why do the world title? They don't need the world title. No. A push does not mean just for the world title. Nowadays, since the world title is the only belt that does mean shit, people think that the world title is like the ultimate goal. You know, there's mid card championships back in the days, in the 90s, 80s, that meant something. And when someone held that belt, it was awesome. When they won the Intercontinental Championship, United States Championship, that was a great moment for them because they won a singles title, their first singles title. They would make big deals out of it. And nowadays, we don't have that. Off the rope show. everyone else that's supporting Alex Riley and Yoshi Tatsu and me and JTG, we're not saying push these guys to the World Heavyweight Championship, WWE Championship. We just want to see them push on TV and be featured more. That's what we're fucking saying. Get it out of your heads. Wrestling fans are becoming what the WWE is, stagnant. Stagnant. I feel most wrestling fans on here are becoming stagnant. And you know what? You guys can bash me too. I don't care. Because I'm speaking my fucking opinion. We are becoming so stagnant where we look at this like this and this and this and this. And sometimes we get the and we just keep looking at this and this and this. Just like how WWE thinks John Cena, Randy Orton, John Cena, Randy Orton, John Cena, Randy Orton. That's how it is. It's like when someone says push, no, they can't win a world championship. When someone says this superstar's name that's not a good in-ring competitor, oh, they suck. There's more to it. Stop being stagnant fans and listen to what people are saying. We just want them to be featured on TV more. Think about what Jack Swagger could actually benefit if some of these guys were on TV. He wouldn't be jobbing every week. We would actually have mid-card feuds with without any titles on the line. That would mean something. And I know many people are going to be like, well, a title makes it more interesting, and why would you just have a regular match at pay-per-view? They used to do it all the time in 2003 and 2004 when they did those Raw and SmackDown pay-per-views. They would have feuds on there. That's why I kind of like the single brand pay-per-views in a way, because you got more feuds featured on the shows. I think it worked better in 2004. I think 2005 was a fucking mess for those. But, you know, you got feuds that were developed on the show that people could invest themselves in. Like, the last time I can remember, sort of in a way, a feud that didn't have to feature like a belt that was really good in the WWE. The last time I can actually honestly remember, and I'm being real here. I know I'm probably going to get shit on because I'm going to be forgetting a feud. But CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio wasn't the best feud, but that was the last time I can remember there was a feud between just two guys, and there was a good storyline behind it, and they were just wrestling the match, and there was no bell on the line. It was just two guys wrestling. That's what I can remember the last time there was a really, really good built feud between two athletes, just needing a storyline. That's my honest truth. Nowadays, it feels like we need a title match here, a title match there. And yeah, I can understand why people want title matches, but not every match needs to be a title match. And that's what we're trying to get at. We want to see Alex Riley on TV because a lot of people do like him. He's a guy that can be the future of the WWE. And if they keep holding him back, you're not going to see that. JTG, the reason why I want to push JTG is because as simple as this. JTG, I see a lot of good things in JTG. I know that sounds fucking weird, but everyone has that weird flavor of taste. And JTG is my weird flavor taste. JTG could be a comedic heel, can be a sleazy heel, and hell, he could be. I'm not saying exactly like Eddie Guerrero, but he could have a role sort of like Eddie Guerrero. I mean, stealing stuff, being cheap, sleazy, and the fans could get behind JTG. Yoshi Tatsu, do I need to say more about Yoshi Tatsu? His entrance music and everything about him is good enough. Push these guys on Twitter on Monday. Hashtag push JTG. Hashtag push Alex Riley. Hashtag push Yoshi Tatsu. Do this. Because guys, are you sick and tired? It's the same thing. Us internet fans, we bitch and bitch and bitch and bitch about not seeing anything new. That the WWE is doing it, not doing it. We gotta speak from our mouths. Listen to Del X Man. He says it best. Us fans need to speak from our mouths and spread the word to the WWE what we need. Do you really honestly think that JR only came back to WrestleMania 28 because Undertaker asked him? I really think he came back because I believe it was Deluxe Man who started the thing. We want JR at WrestleMania 28. Then WWE knew that they needed JR for that Hell in a Cell match because honestly, can you imagine Michael Cole and Kane trying to call that match by themselves? Oh my god, the drama behind that would be terrible. I mean, when us fans want it, we will get it. It was trending on Twitter. You know, there was Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler mentioned it on Raw. You know, WWE is going to realize this. Just like what we did with Zack Ryder when we were doing the We Want Ryder. We can't have these superstars try to push themselves. These superstars need help too. And the only way we can help is if us fans give a damn about them to even do this. The fact that I am saying I'm making a video in my Letterman jacket when it's probably hot as fuck in California right now, taking sweet precious time out of my life to do this shows I do care about these superstars. I really do care about the WWE superstars and the talent around them. I know many people are probably thinking, oh, I stopped making YouTube videos to stop watching wrestling. I'm still watching wrestling. I still watch all the guys that make YouTube videos on here. I listen to everyone's opinions. I'm just saying, listen, you gotta help out the talents. You gotta help out these superstars. These superstars are trying to tell you we need help. You gotta help us. I know people are gonna be like, well, that's pathetic. Can't they get over themselves? Yeah, they can. But if they never get the chance to, because WWE always likes to hold their stars back, how do you expect them to get over? How do you expect them or anyone in that matter in that fucking company to get fucking over when the WWE just likes to push them down every single time? You gotta help these fucking superstars. Say it to WWE space like Alex Riley would. Give him a fucking huge C bomb, aka Chase bomb. Give him a huge Asian RKO, which is better than the original RKO. I'm sorry, Randy Orton. I know I said that, but can you forgive me? I know you will forgive me, but I still love you. Okay. I'm sorry. When you follow Randy Orton, you gotta pray to him. It's kind of a must. Me and Justin do it every once in a while. But besides that fact, fuck you, Blue Borton, as I always say in my videos. Push this talent. Help them. Because without us helping them, WWE is just gonna forget about them. And then think about all the talents, all the WWE talents that most of us fans loved and cared about that have been pushed to the side. I know there's many Jack. I know there's probably Jack Swagger fans out there that are pissed off of how he's being used in the WWE. Think about that. Think about what could happen to many superstars if they don't get this opportunity. Us fans need to stand up and say WWE, we're sick of John Cena. We're sick of Randy Orton. We're sick of all this stuff. Bring in new pressures. Bring in those feuds that make me want to watch Raw. Don't bring in Brock Lesnar. I know people are excited to see Brock Lesnar, but really, that's only one segment people would want to watch. They wouldn't care about anything else on the show. Give us a show that we can always care about with superstars we always care about. That's why I truly believe one of my favorite years as a kid growing up was 2003, 2004, because I was into and 2005 to somewhat to the degree, and I think after Eddie died, that's when yeah, which was late 2005. But give me a show with superstars I can care about, feuds I can care about, multiple different storylines that make me happy to be a wrestling fan. That is all I'm saying. Thank you all for watching this video. Hashtag push Alex Riley. Hashtag push JTG. Hashtag push Yoshi Tatsu. Follow me on Twitter if you want to know more about it. Tweet it on Monday Night Raw. Do it. Show the support for the WWE. Show the support for all the fans. I made this video because I was inspired by how many people were clamoring at it, and then I saw a video by the Lex Man give the WWE, give the fans what they want, and it was a rant of his that was really good. And you know what? I was like, fuck it. It's time for me to put my 2 cents in certain situations. It was no, I support what both of those guys, what both those great shooters say. But just do it, guys. Just do it. Like I said, if I'm inspired enough, I'll make a video every once in a while. That's the truth. If I don't make a videos, don't worry. I don't care about subscribers. I don't care about being famous on YouTube. All I care is about my voice being heard and you guys listening to it. Thank you all for watching this video. This is Chase Oliver 68. Please do it. Hashtag push these superstars.